Right. Hey, Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal Podcast. How you guys doing this afternoon? If you guys
Awesome.
know, it's because I am in a hotel on the second floor in the stairwell, which it sounds kind of, but that's the only place where I can get a little bit of peace and quiet. You know, this podcast. So
As long
hey,
as nobody needs the stairs, you're good.
yeah, I just it'll be all right. But yeah, hey, hey guys, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks
You know,
for inviting us.
yeah, I really appreciate you guys. When I reached out to you guys, I was a little curious about your name, and I was a little curious about the state of Pennsylvania because there's a lot. I mean, I've ran into so many paranormal out of Pennsylvania, and everybody seems to have a different story to tell about the history of the state. We're talking about history and urban legend wise, which we're going to get into the both of those as the podcast goes on.
All right.
I would like to do a quick shout out to all of those that are watching on my platforms today. All of you guys, that are on Facebook, Twitter, which is X. Are you YouTubers out there? Are you Instagram watchers? I appreciate you guys coming on the show, but there's more. All you guys that are on Twitch, Rumble, Kick, hey, all you guys, welcome to the show also. But we're going to take a quick commercial. We're going to come back and we're going to dive right into Brittany, Brenda, and Stacy's minds about the paranormal. So, hey, you guys give me a quick minute and I will be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I mean, I kind of told a fib when I said it's going to be a minute, but it was more like 30 seconds. So, give me. Hey, I got 3 ladies on the show, and I'm expecting another one. Hey, which one of you guys want to be my friend?
I'll be your friend.
Who can I pick on the most? Okay. You're Brenda, right?
Yep, I'm Brenda.
Brenda, tell me a little bit about this team and what you guys are about and how you guys came to be as a family.
Well, back in 2016, we decided that we found out that we both really enjoyed the paranormal by doing a Bigfoot event. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to know if what we seen on TV was actually happening or if it was just put on. So we thought we'd try it ourselves. So Stacy and I got together and formed this team and got some equipment. And there's Deb. Hi, Deb.
Hi, guys.
And then we added Brittany. And about a month or so later, we got Deb. And then we got the 3 guys about the same time, about 3 years ago.
Yeah, they were all within months of each other. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, do you guys live close to each other, or are you guys pretty apart?
Brittany lives in Pittsburgh, Greensburg. One of the guys lives in Virginia, Chad. And Herb and myself live in the Erie area. And the rest of them are all from Titusville and Pleasantville.
That's weird because I didn't hear
So
no.
we're all local from Titusville area.
Yeah, we were all born here.
Anybody from Texas on the team?
No, not today.
Not today. Okay. Well, at least you know there's somebody from the team that's from. Also, hey guys, who designed the logos for the shirts?
Actually, I had my son, he runs a DJ business, like Erie Entertainment, and just give him a little plug. And he had a guy who designed his, and he sent our ideas, and then he sent back different ideas, and we chose out of what he had.
Okay, cool. Kindred Spirits Paranormal. Now, when I think of kindreds, I'm thinking of somebody who's gifted, somebody that have that twinkle twitch. Does any of you guys have that?
Deb that's down there is our medium.
Hi, Deb.
How are you?
All right, me and you gonna talk in a minute.
Okay.
We gonna talk. Brittany, you look bored, so I'm gonna pick on you. Brittany, what made you want to do this team?
There you are.
Come on, Brittany.
He's ready to pick on you,
Sorry.
Brittany.
That's okay.
Of course, hang on. Give 5 seconds.
One, four,
Brittany's just getting out of work.
Indeed. But at least I made it.
You did. Good job.
All right. You have my full attention.
Okay. Now, the question I have for you, Brittany, is why did you pick Kindred Spirits Paranormal for you to join? What made these guys stand out that you wanted to join?
So actually Brenda is my mother-in-law.
I wish somebody would tell me these things.
Everyone on the team is related to somebody. Most of them to her.
We're sisters by spirit.
Yeah. Which is why we came up with the name Kindred Spirits, because everybody's related except for Stacy and I, but we feel like we're sisters because that's how we act.
Okay. Who's the big?
Unbiological.
Hello?
Who's the big sister? Ah.
I'm the old one.
Hey, okay, guys. I'm gonna ask you guys some tough questions, and the questions are gonna make you think a little bit, and it's gonna make you want to have an Arsenio Hall moment because you're gonna be like, nobody. So if you guys ain't never seen Arsenio Hall, just put your head up and just do like this and just say,
Things that make you say,
Yeah, you go. Okay.
See, I'm old. I used to watch them.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, first question of the day is, as you guys as a team, how do you guys feel about the state that the paranormal community is in right now? There's a lot of drama, but yet there's a lot of, there is a lot of unity. Whoa. Go ahead.
Somebody in the stairwell.
Walk down. That's okay. Oh, let me turn that steering. Hold on.
It's his turn to have trouble.
Yeah. Okay, so let me fix this. All right. There we go.
Oh no.
Now where'd he go?
Oh.
We aren't going to do our own show, are we? There he comes.
All right, I'm back. Hold
Hey,
on. I
welcome
think
back.
are you guys inviting someone else on the show?
Nope, that's it. Just us four.
Okay, let me see here. All right. So, how do you guys feel about the state of the paranormal world with with all the drama that's going on and but yet when there's darkness, there's light. You can't have one without the other. How do you guys feel about all that?
You want to take it?
I don't know.
We try to stay out of the drama. We're just there for the fun and the learning and meeting people because everybody we've met so far has been excellent. We've met some really cool people that we would have never met before by doing this.
Cool. Okay.
I say let them have their drama and I'll just stay here and have my fun.
Okay. Now, what exactly of a paranormal team are you guys? There's different types of different, paranormal teams. They, everybody does things different. What exactly does you guys do?
Well, we're basically investigators, so we go in open-minded. We use all different forms of investigation tools. One of our tools is Deb, the medium, so we use her. We also use
Jeff
investigation.
spent spirit box.
Um, so I don't know. We go in to investigate and we try to debunk as much as we can to see what absolutely was real and what wasn't, or what we thought.
I refuse to put anything online that I do not believe could actually be paranormal. I don't want anybody coming back and going, that never happened. Fake that. I don't like the faking. That's why I don't like certain people that are on the TV, because when I went into it, I was going to see if anything was real or if they faked it. And I found out there's a lot of stuff in there that is actually happening and real. On the other hand, there's people that take the drama to a long way and make something that's not so big. Everything's demonic. I've never met anything demonic in our, 8 years? Yeah, 6 years. So I don't know how everybody else has the demons and stuff, but they can keep them.
And we're also out there to help anyone as best as we can. Like if they're scared or want answers, or we're there to try to help provide that as much as we can, or find some peace where they feel more comfortable with whatever may or may not be happening.
Okay, so you guys are more of a validation team. You guys come in and you validate the claims of individuals that say something is going on in a location or a residence, and so on and so on. Hey, my team is the same way. I'm a validation team. We like to do pretty much the same thing you guys are doing. Now, are you guys capable? Are you guys ready to handle something that you guys never experienced before? Let's say, for example, there is something demonic in a location. I mean, it's a rarity. It happens probably one in like a billion years, but you always got that one chance.
Exactly. There's always a chance.
Are you guys ready for something like that? Can you guys handle something like that?
We prepare ourselves before with any kind of a possibility of what may or may not happen. Deb is always there. I had an experience that that with the help with Deb helping, and I haven't felt anything demonic. It was more evil, like just. I feel like if you weren't a nice person in this world, you might not be a nice person on the other side also. You have that choice to not be one. And so there's a lot of not nice people on both ends. And I just felt like those were the experiences that we had had.
What I think it is like people if you are a really bad person, which they'd call you evil, on earth, when you transition over, a lot of people, a lot of the evil or bad ones don't want to go over yet because they don't really realize that they're dead. So they're going to continue doing what they've done in their lifetime until something clicks or somebody passes them on, you know?
Right.
And I mean, I'm not saying that there can't be demons and the devil, you know. I mean, it's in the Bible, so and I believe in God and Jesus, so but like I said, I have never once I've come across people that are, like I said, they were evil and mean and just plain horrible people in their lifetime. So of course you're going to run across them.
Exactly.
But I believe that what I use are the angels, the archangels, and Jesus, and to move them on. You know what I mean? Like if they're trying to attach like they did to Stacy, I don't know. Me myself, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's just like it's innately embedded in me, and that I just automatically do it, and it's the right thing, you know, and it's the right thing at the right time to help that person.
Okay, cool, good. There you go. Hey, are you guys able to see some of the questions that are on the board?
No.
No.
What about
Yeah,
you?
you had one up that said from South Africa, what's the best method of debunking and most unexplained experience? Yeah.
I can tell you the most unexplained experience was right here in this building at the Parkside. We were on the 3rd floor and we were given a tour, and there's a gentleman upstairs that apparently doesn't like me. And I walked into his area to pick up our flashlights, and on the way out, he ripped my necklace off my neck.
Whoa, wow.
And I had a charm and I had my mother's wedding rings on it. And the charm I found, the wedding ring I couldn't find. Where we found it after 15, 20 minutes of looking, there was wood up there, and we had to lift the wood, and it was in a pile of dirt underneath it. There was no tracks going to it, or, oh, I got chills. There was no tracks going to it or nothing, but the rings were there. So
Interesting.
can't explain that.
Can't explain that one. Brittany, I got a question for you, my friend.
Yes.
You know, we sometimes, you know, people, us as humans, we always, you know, we think some think more than others. You know, I kind of consider myself as a thinking man. I'm constantly thinking, you know, and I was laying in my bed a couple of days ago, and I was thinking to myself, and I said, self, is it possible that we can be investigating by the spirit world as much as as much as we investigate them?
I actually thought that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brittany.
Do you think that's possible, Brittany?
I do. I feel certain spirits tend to open up to others that feel almost the exact same way they felt when they were alive. So allowing them to get closer and investigate you even further, even emotionally.
Okay, so is it possible they can activate devices just to see on their end that they see the same thing that we see? So, you know, we might not be in their realm, you know, but if they ask us, hey, because, you know, apparently whatever's going on over there is going on here, is it possible that they can say, hey, can you touch that device? And bam, guess what? You touch that device. Is that possible? Do you think they're doing that to us?
I do. I just
Something's
feel
doing
they're
it.
on a different plane. They can still see visually on our plane, but they're on a different plane that we cannot see.
Okay, but you know what, Brittany? Hold that question. I'm gonna come back to you, and I'm gonna zoom over here to Deborah. Deborah, I got a question for you.
Yep.
What kind of gifts do you have?
I have pretty much all of them.
Okay. You,
I have, I am a intuitive medium.
Mhm.
I'm psychic. I do tarot card readings, and I do mediumship, of course. And I can see spirit and hear spirit, and I can feel like if I can feel how they died if they want if they're so apt to show me. You know what I mean? Say somebody overdosed. I feel the shot actually going in my arm. That's what I take as an overdose. Okay, like the shot. It'd
oh,
be, and then the burning, and then the body shutting down. I can feel that, and then I just say, okay, I know I got what you wanted to tell me. Take it away, you know, and they'll take it away,
now,
and then I see pictures in my head of what they want to show me, and I can hear what they want to tell me.
interesting.
Yeah,
Now, if you were in Salem,
I'd be burning at the stake.
would you be burning today? I didn't want to,
Yes,
but
I would. I would.
okay.
I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch. I don't practice witchcraft or anything like that. Like I said, I'm just I grew up this way. So I thought I was, to me, I'm normal. And then everybody else was picking up on my gifts, you know, and then all of a sudden I'm, you know, well, once I concentrated on that, I built it up, my talents up, my gifts up.
Now,
So
why is it so hard for people with sight, with abilities? Why is it so hard for them to come out of the shadows?
that's
Why?
because of society. At birth, you know how little kids, they're always saying they have a friend they're playing with and nobody can see that friend. They're
Mhm.
talking to their friend, you know, well, don't talk. There's nobody there. Don't talk to them. This is not real. It's your imagination. Well, when a child is born, they see the spirit. They don't know they're spirits. They just see them as a person,
Mhm.
and they see the angels and everything else. I mean, that's everybody's born that way until society tells them different and they shut down.
Right. Uh,
Once you shut down, I mean, you're shut down maybe for life, you know, and unless you get in with a group that will teach you how to reopen it again, if you're so inclined, you know. But the way society's going now, no, there's a lot of people. Anybody can have this gift. You do have this gift. You just don't. You're just not tapped into it.
but it seems like the world is they pick and choose on what they would accept. Because witches were burnt at the stake,
Yeah,
correct?
correct.
But this day and age, dude, you can find a witch group on on every Facebook page.
Oh, I know,
You know,
but
I mean, they had in Texas, they have witch communities where or a witch's farmers market. I mean, they're everywhere, millions of them. Some you can tell, some by the way that they dress, that they are a certain way, and some of them are just like every other Mo and Joe, except for what they do behind closed doors. So how is that? You
I
know,
think I think witches are, you're going to have the good and you're going to have the bad, but I think they're mostly good. They believe in a type of religion, you know. I don't think they're demonic. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, some of them, yeah, some of them, yeah, there are, but just like everybody else, there's a lot of people that are going that way. Look at Hollywood and all them dancing around naked and everything else on the movies and theaters. I mean, my God. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want to believe that way.
You know, because it seems like society are more welcome to witches than compared to people who are, you know, have that twinkle twitch. Why? And I'm trying to figure out why is one more acceptable than the other?
But you're gonna have people on both ends of the spectrum. People think we're evil, you know, spiritual investigators. Well, they're doing the devil's work, and same way with any other religion, any other practice out there, even doctors and stuff like that over in Africa. Maybe they're demons too, you know, to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you just have to believe in yourself and what you're doing, and you have to believe in mankind, you know, and try to be as kind and caring and loving as you can to everybody.
Mm-hmm. You're right. And, you know, and I wish that some of these guys, you know, the door is open. The door is open.
Yeah.
And a lot of mediums, you know, a lot of people with the twinkle, you know, that twitch, they're looking behind. I mean, the door is open. They're looking through the door, but they don't want to take that step outside that door.
Brittany's got that ability to see and feel things as well.
So does Stacy.
And you know what? And for ways that society will accept people with abilities is you have to take that step outside that door. I mean, you literally got to take a step. The witches did it.
You know, and that was the hardest thing for me to do too, because most of my life, well, I still am quiet. I mean, well, sort of.
She has her moments.
I have my moments. I like even when we're doing investigations, I cannot concentrate and get what I need to get from the building or from the spirits unless I'm by myself. So I'll take off and I wander. Wander around, and then they'll be calling me on the walkie, Deb, where are you? And then I'll come back. But I'm getting the feel of the area. And that's just the way I operate.
Now, you know, do you think the world will ever accept gifted individuals?
Did you ever hear Lilydale, New York?
No.
It's a community of
It's a spiritualism town.
yeah. It's all summer long, and in a lot of the media, it's nothing but mediums and spiritualists in that community, and it's just so peaceful and wonderful. They're all very caring people, and actually, one of my mentors is a medium from there. She's the one that helped me tap into my gifts and do what I'm doing now.
Okay. Hey, I would genuinely like to meet her one day.
Who?
You know, I really would, because I think if she's able to mentor you into, you know, the individual you want to be, I can imagine what she's got. I mean, I think that'd be an interesting podcast.
And yeah, she is. She's an awesome person. She's like I said, she's got a beautiful soul.
Okay. I would like to meet her one day. I might have to contact you and see if we can have her on the show. Brittany, you're looking bored, buddy. I'm gonna pick on you here for a minute.
She's concentrating.
How, in your eye, Brittany, and how do you think religion plays a big part in what we do, how we do it, and why we do it?
Oh gosh, I'm the worst person to ask for that because I am not religious at all. So like Deb usually calls on the archangels and things like that. That's the whole, God protects us, God wills us to live along that line and into that religion. But there's people like me who is not down that religious path and like kind of don't really call for anybody to help. So it's a little bit more difficult for me to speak on a religion perception on this.
Okay. Hey, at least you're being honest with me. I'm gonna skip that question, and Stacy, if you can answer that question for me, that'd be great.
Can't see the question. What was the question?
Question is, how does religion play into the paranormal field, and so on and so on? The way we investigate, the way we communicate, and all that stuff. Because everybody knows if there was no religion, who knows how this world would be? You know what I'm saying? So how do you think religion plays into everything that we do as paranormal investigators?
I think it plays in from where each individual investigator comes from. So Deb comes from a very strong religious background that she has carried that on with her to some aspects into the paranormal investigation. I have my own beliefs to a certain spectrum of where I follow, and each one of our team members actually have different beliefs. So we each all come in with our own mind, and the biggest thing is we respect each other's
boundaries.
But yes, we hold respect to everyone's what they are believing, how they handle each situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good answer, my friend. Because religion, no matter what religion you're in, if you're Methodist, Baptist, Buddhist, Islam, Catholic, doesn't matter, what kind of type of religion you got, that we believe in. The paranormal is all the same. Am I right? It's all the same.
That's how I believe. That's what I believe.
There's nothing different. Hey, quick question, raise your hands. Does anybody have a basement?
A basement?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't even know who to pick on now. Okay, who's the one that, because this question here is going to be based on who is a little bit more mechanically inclined to fix things around the house?
In our own home?
Mm-hmm.
To fix things?
Mm-hmm. Like, example, you need a screw, you go out there and get that screwdriver and tighten up a bolt.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, I can do the simple stuff, but don't ask me to change like plumbing or anything. But
I put the plumbing in my whole house when I lived out in the farm there.
Oh, okay. But Brittany, you look bored, so I'm gonna pick on you. Okay, Brittany, you're down in the basement, right? And you just something's on your mind, but you can't get it off. You're like, man, I'm seeing this, but I need to try to put the pieces together. So You start, and you start putting this box together. This is your box.
Okay.
This is your box. Okay, now, in your mind, you're wondering, Brittany, why did I put this together? What is the purpose? My mind told me to build this, and there's a switch on it. So you hit that switch, boom, man, you get this big shock of energy, not knowing what you did or what you created, but you see people. You see people out over there, you see people over here, and you know, it kind of frustrates you, it shocks you a little bit, so you shut it off. And you're like, where'd those people go? I don't see them no more. And you flip it back on, and there they are, minding their own business. Man, they're pretty much doing the same thing you're doing, except it's they're over there and you're here. And and you come to yourself, it's like, man, I just invented something I don't think nobody have ever seen before. I invented a machine that can look into another realm. I can look into the paranormal realm. So you're able to see your great-great-grandmother. You're talking to them, having a good time, getting to know them. You see your cousins that have been long ago, all your ancestors. You're figuring these things out. So you got this device and you say goodbye to everybody, and then you're like, damn, is the world ready for something like this? Should I share something like this with the world? Would the world handle technology like this, where I'm able to see my loved ones that are long gone? Would you share that with the world, or would you put it back on the box, on the shelf, and say, hey, I will save this until I think mankind is ready for this type of technology? What would you do?
So, I would honestly share it with the world. Only for the due fact is I've been in multiple Facebook groups that were even like the run of Area 51, where they were all ready to just charge it. Let's go get it. Let's get free the aliens. So if we're ready for aliens, I feel like we're ready to see what happens to us on the other side. What happens once we pass? There are some people that could use it to even have their closure and have everything they need right directly in front of them. So I do feel the world could be ready for that. And it would honestly even help the paranormal grouping world.
Now, do you think by you putting this out to mankind, and you're saying that, they're ready for it? Are you just looking at the positive side, or are you looking at the negative side also of you doing what you did?
I mean, I'm feeling more on the positive side because I don't really see the negative to it.
Okay. Now, let's look at the negative side of you doing that. Now, do you think that people would take that and use it for unjustly reasons? Then you have to think about number two is how would they play into a part with that? I think religions would collapse because, like you say, a lot of religions don't want you talking about that, don't want you dealing with it, getting the backlash of all that, and number three is you might have opened Pandora's box. So you really got to think about something like that. I mean, I don't know, with those negative reasons, would you still put that out for the world to have?
I mean, I feel like it would cause more good than damage, only for the due fact, like, we can look at a lot of, like, Cinco de Mayo. They celebrate the dead. There's some parts that even, like, keep in their dead grandmother's body and keep her so well formed and together that they actually still keep going as if that person was alive. There's people that do that. That's part of their culture. So I feel this would be more of a culture thing than a religious thing.
But hey, somebody's gonna be rich.
Uh-oh, where'd he go?
He left.
Huh?
It's not gonna be.
Brittany, you scared
Sorry
him.
about that. Somebody,
Brittany scared you
somebody's gonna
away.
be rich. Can you share that some of that money with the brother? Hey,
Do what?
can you hear me?
Now,
Yeah.
what was the question?
Can't hear you.
We can hear you. Brittany, can you
I
hear
can't
us?
hear nothing. Hold on.
We can hear you. Sort of.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
I can't hear you guys.
You can
That's
hear us?
weird.
Oh, we didn't do anything to ours.
Ollie,
All right,
option
hold on.
free. Ba, ba, ba.
I think there's a spirit in that hallway stairwell.
I can't be affecting his electronics. He's a long ways away.
Brittany could. She's got a thing with
No.
There you go. I'm back.
So do I.
that. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry
Oh, good.
about that, man.
That's all right.
Those messenger phone calls, they bother the hell out of me.
Oh,
So,
no.
okay, so Brittany, getting back to our conversation is, so you feel like that box would do more harm, it would help society better than hurting society. Am I
Yes.
correct? Okay, you know, I can see both sides. You know, I really can. But, you know, since me and you talking, let's continue the conversation. You know, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
You know, you're not supposed to ask a woman how old they are. So I'm not going to ask you. You know, but, you know, if you between the ages 20 and 25, you can give me a thumbs up. Okay. Let's say it like this. We will both be around to see the 21st century. The year 2100. Do you think you'll be around to see that? I will be. I don't know. I think I'm only 20 now, so I'll be able to see that.
I feel like I might come close.
Okay, now, what do you think? What do you think the 21st century paranormal investigator would look like? And what kind of technology do you think they would have?
I mean, hopefully it will have better EMF readers that, you know, mediums like myself and Deb won't trigger.
Yeah.
Then there'll also hopefully be a bigger society. Just like the witchcraft society. I just want it bigger, huger, more people, more family, more friends, just all grouping together and
Yep.
understanding it in a larger volume.
Okay, cool. Because the way society is now, and Deborah, you brought this to my attention about 10 minutes ago. I think this is me personally. I think the way that paranormal investigators are portrayed on TV, Hollywood, and so on and so on, all these new paranormal investigators that are coming out that are young enough to see the 21st century, I really don't think that they're going to be ready. Especially if they're going by the way Hollywood is portraying us. Everything that glitters, we all know it's not gold. So it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of support. I mean, and the best thing about it, it takes a foundation. If you have no foundation, you will have nothing. And the kids today that are coming into our field are looking at Hollywood on how to investigate. And I just don't think that's the right way to do it. What you guys think?
I agree.
I agree.
I do too. I don't think anything coming out of Hollywood's any good. I mean, I'm not
50-50.
I'm not saying it to be mean, but if it keeps going the way it's going, it's scary. It's really scary.
It's scary. Brittany, what do you think?
I'm 50-50 on it.
Oh,
the only reason I'm 50-50 is because to even build a foundation, you have to get your toes wet. And I mean, if it's that show that you're watching that triggers you to get your toes wet, and the more you experience, the more you do it, and you find out, hey, what he's doing on TV doesn't work. That changes that alternative that makes you work in a way that functions and not constantly under that glitz and glamour.
yeah.
Make you say,
Boom. Winner.
Yeah, but you got to figure when they first started out, those shows, they were good. I mean, I think to me they were good, but then they just got warped.
I think it depends on the show.
Yeah, true. I agree.
Their motive, what the motive is a lot to do with it.
Hey, I don't want to be famous. I just want to do what we're doing.
Well, it's really hard because today's prospects, that's what I'm going to call them, prospects.
Yeah.
They don't see the things that we see and what we saw and what we learned as we were coming into the field. They automatically want to jump right in. And trust me, Brittany, if you want to get your feet wet, what exactly are you putting your toe into? First of all.
I mean, so that could be just like, so I do have coworkers that have seen some like videos that I've shown them from paranormal things that we've investigated. And they'll be like, oh, can I join you on the next one? Like, I'm kind of into this. I watch this on TV and stuff like that. Then I bring them with me and then they can basically get their toes wet.
Now, would you say it would be safer if what we do will be recognized nationally. I mean, we're recognized nationally, but it's got to be somewhere, somehow, that it can be taught in a safe environment. You know, down here in Texas, certain school districts are putting parapsychology into the schools.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where was
Yeah,
I?
you know, so you're able to learn in a safe environment, you know, because you're dealing with things and you're talking to things I don't think a young person even understands yet. So that's why they're doing it. And it's such a big thing down here. You know, it's going into universities, it's coming into high schools. Parapsychology is something that it's going to eventually, you know, be up there with a lawyer and you can get a degree. You know, you're able to go off into the world and you're able to, you know, teach or, you know, eventually go off and be, you know, the great paranormal investigator that you want to be. You know, so, you know, me personally, I think it should be done like that compared to what Hollywood have to offer. Now, we all know Hollywood, Brittany, my numbers might be wrong. You might disagree with me on this. You know, I can honestly say the numbers on them getting it wrong is, God, maybe 75, 80%. Because if they don't catch nothing, they'll go manufacture something. Instead of taking that loss and saying, hey guys, we had a bad night, we just didn't catch anything, they'll go and they'll go up on that little laptop and they'll fabricate something.
Are you watching Ghost Adventures?
No. You know what? I can't even tell you how many seasons those guys are into. And I might watch the show, but I've never watched a full season of those guys. I have no reason to.
It's too much drama.
Too much.
They
Well,
very much overact.
and they're not getting the ratings if they don't do that. They can't be honest.
Yeah. So, you know, dealing with Hollywood is a double-edged sword. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't. It's a double.
Which is why I said it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm going 90-10 on that one, Brittany.
Nah, gotta be 50-50. Because I mean, I was one of those kids growing up. Like, I watched Ghost Adventures. I watched all those things on Sci-Fi growing up, and didn't really get into it until I got pulled onto the team with Brenda and Stacy. And then I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. I'm finding things. I'm learning things. Some things, like I took a nap in the Hinsdale house, which was probably not the best thing, but there's things out there, and I found that out through doing it.
Okay. Well, the weirdest thing is you might have taken it and embraced it. You're like, oh man, this is cool. But there's others out there that was, you know, they might not look at it like you did. And the work that you've done, you know, they might like say, okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go here, and if God damn it, man, if I don't see nothing, I'm gonna fabricate. I'm gonna put this person just flying across the damn room, and that's not good business. You know, a lot of people scrutinize. Hey, how many of you guys watch those YouTube paranormal investigators? I do.
A few.
You know, there's a couple. Brittany, you don't watch them?
I don't watch anything on YouTube.
There goes the plug for that.
My bad.
To be honest with you, everybody's opinion might be a little different on the panel, but I think you two paranormal investigators are probably some of the best paranormal investigators out there. For the simple fact is, half of them are catching evidence they don't even know they caught until they get back home.
Exactly.
Half that stuff, good evidence, great evidence.
We do that as well. We go,
Yeah.
we think we have a bad night going to a place, and we go home and we go through the evidence and we find out, wow, I can't believe we got that.
Yeah, you know, Brittany, I'm gonna say, talking to you for a minute. If I am one of your friends and I say, Brittany, I want to start my own paranormal team, but the first thing you say is, get your toes wet. Where, where would you send me to get my toes wet? As the first ever, this is my first ever investigation.
Parkside.
Right. Um, so for me to tell a friend to get their toes wet, I would honestly, being Brenda usually makes our like event schedule of where we're going and when we're going. I would sit down with them. Hey, I've been to this place and this place. Would you want to come with me on one of these places? Because I've had things happen here.
Mhm.
And then if they come with me on one of those two, I'd be like, okay, we got here, give them some investigation. Then they could talk to Brenda and Stacy about how they set their group up and got it started, and hopefully educate them further from there.
Okay. Oh, I like that answer. I like that
We
answer.
got our toes, Brenda and I got our toes wet by, we would go and, my brother-in-law was on his own team, and they've been doing it 10 years before we even started. So because we weren't sure, we got our toes wet by piggybacking with them and going on adventures and learning from them and what to do and then we kind of just made our own of it and our team.
And now they follow us.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I've talked to a lot of paranormal teams. A lot of people have been on the podcast, and I value everyone's opinion that I've talked to. I've heard people say, hey, man, the best place to even go to for a team that's first night out is the cemetery. Would you guys agree with that?
No.
Who said no?
Deb.
Why would you say no?
Because I have been to numerous cemeteries
Uh-huh.
and they're very seldom there. They have better things to do.
Build your own.
So you're saying that the people in the cemetery got better things to do.
Yep.
You want to explain that for me?
Well, it's just the feeling I get when I go there. There's no, it's just so peaceful there. You know what I mean?
You never
And
been to
I
Texas.
don't, and even when my mom passed away, I felt like she wasn't in the cemetery. Her body's there, but she's not there. Her soul is gone. Everybody's we're all made of energy, and energy never dies, so it just goes on, and you just go wherever you want.
Okay.
I mean, I really believe that.
And they probably go wherever, so your loved ones tend to go to the cemetery. So when you go to the cemetery, they
Well,
might find you there.
well, yeah, but I'm
But
hoping like hell they're not there.
But be a great-
I don't want them to be there.
wouldn't that be a great place to get your feet wet? You're actually able to learn
The cemetery first.
Do you know what? I think people, when they think of a cemetery, as a scary place. So, especially at night. So, I'm not saying there not going to be some there. There are, but not not like you think they're going to come out from every headstone, you know, scare the crap out of you. But no, I mean, maybe bigger ones. I don't know, but I just don't. I myself have not seen a spirit in the cemetery.
You haven't been to Texas yet.
Huh? What do you say?
You haven't been to Texas yet.
I still didn't hear you. Stacy, what do you say?
You haven't been to Texas yet.
Oh, I'd love to come to Texas.
Guys, this is what I'm gonna do for you.
See, that's what I mean. They're not the up around here. They're just little cemeteries.
It's cold for them to come out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they would come out if you wanted them to.
Yeah.
But I think your loved ones are around you
Yeah.
when you go visit them. You know what I mean?
Brittany,
They know you're there.
Brittany, I want you to see that box.
Pardon?
I was talking about Brittany to send me that box.
Oh,
I mean, I'll get right on it.
Can I get that
See what I
box?
can build here. I'll see what I can do. If I can build that box, I will 100% build that box.
Yeah,
you do it, Brett.
But we get it first.
Well, yeah, it's got to be a test run.
You got to patent it.
but how many of family members that you guys have that eventually you're good? Hey man, they get on your nerves eventually, just like all family members. Oh man, go back to where you just leave me the hell alone. Don't tell.
Yeah.
Hey, great grandmothers, they'll tell you how to cook cornbread. Dude, years. How in the hell you gonna tell me how to cook cornbread? You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, but you know what? You just gotta love them because they are a part of your ancestry. You know, and if I can meet my great grandmother, I'm pretty sure we would have a blast.
Oh,
I
I'm
feel
sure.
like sometimes my mother's in my kitchen and every time I do something wrong, she blinks my lights.
She
Yeah.
probably does, Bren.
You know, and this is a true story, guys. My wife passed away last year.
Very sorry.
Her first year anniversary was actually her being gone was last Wednesday. But a couple of weeks before then, I was digging in a room and I saw my wedding ring.
Hmm.
And I looked at it and I felt this gush of wind just went right past me.
Yep.
And you know what I did, guys? I reached down and put that wedding ring on. Something told me to put it on, and I have it on to this day.
Aw.
It's where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Hey, you
That's
know,
awesome.
it was one of the, it was, she just whoosh, just went right, and I knew it was her goofy butt, you know, and she was, I don't know, she was just telling me, hey, you better put that ring on and you better keep it on. You know, despite whether I'm here or not, you will still continue to honor me by wearing this ring.
Aw.
And I'm like, wow, you know, and I'm like, okay. You know, I was speechless. And, you know, and as much grieving I have went through since the time it happened, and, you know, and when you lose somebody that's been that, man, because we were together, woo, over 32 years.
Wow.
I thought you were only 20.
Hmm?
I thought earlier you said you were only 20.
You know. Hey, a man is never supposed to tell somebody their age.
That's a woman.
That's a man too.
Oh, okay.
You know, but hey, 32 years, 3 kids. You know, hey, I wouldn't change it for the people. Ask me all the time, man. If you had a life, would you change it? And I would tell them no. Every single. I was like, yeah, I would not change. Despite all the, the table, at the dinner table drama on, what color this should be or that should be, I wouldn't change that up, guys.
I can remember saying to my mom and dad once, "Why do you guys always have to fight?" And my dad said, "Will you leave me alone? This is our entertainment."
Yes, that was Deborah. I know what you're thinking.
You do?
What do you think about? Because you haven't blinked since me and you made eye contact. Did you not blink?
Do I what? Do I not blink? Is that what he said?
He blinked
Yeah.
away. You blinked.
Again.
Damn hallway.
Crazy kid. Yep, there it go again.
That's your wife doing that,
I feel like I'm on the Brady Bunch.
Me too.
Which one are you, Carol or Tom?
Who's
Not
Tom?
Tom.
I'm Alex.
All right, there you go. I'm back.
Good.
The worst thing you do, I've got kids calling me from college, so they can wait.
Aw.
Only thing they want is money.
It's more money.
There you go.
That's the only thing they want. Hey guys, we've been on a show for 1 hour and 6 minutes.
Wow.
And I feel like I know you guys personally. Brittany, I didn't mean to pick on you so much.
That's not that bad.
I really value your opinions, even though I'm still leaning 80-20 on that, Brittany, you know what? I like that name. So I'm going to pick on you some more.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. Wait. Before you pick. So you were talking about how they added that class into schools and stuff, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I know, I had to. So being you're okay with them adding that class, would you be also okay with them adding religious classes for different religions?
The thing is, and I'll be honest with you about that, this country has been there, done that. And I think they moved away from it.
Yeah, because there's a separation.
You know what? If they choose to, then they can. What the hell? Yeah, I'm good. Whatever. But this country has done that in the educational, system. Because back when I was growing up in the 90s,
Me too.
When I was growing up in the 90s, we used to have to stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Certain things that religion has always been there in the schools back when I was growing up in the 90s, but yeah, I mean, if they choose to bring it back,
I think it should be an optional class.
Yeah, but the one thing I do hate, I do think they should stop. How many of you guys got kids still in the school system?
Just Brittany. Well, no, she's starting.
She hasn't got any.
No.
She's got a few months, and then Brittany will have one in.
There you go. So all three of us have got kids that are graduated and moved on. The biggest question is, why are we still paying damn school taxes?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
you know, for every kid there that's graduating in high school, there are 3 kindergartens that are coming into full-time schools that are taking that out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they're losing money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just
Well,
felt,
the thing is they're still making, you pay the school taxes, but you still have to buy your own books, your own notebooks, your own pencils, your own pens, your own Kleenex. I mean,
yeah, there's
I
a
already
lot.
paid my money. Why do I got to do that?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So was NSYNC your band?
Hey
Well, you were
guys,
growing up in the 90s, right?
yeah. Brenda and Stacy, this comment is for you.
Uh-oh.
Are you able to see it?
Oh, wait.
We're trying. This is new, all for us. This is new, so we're trying to learn to get it. We do post it on our Facebook page, and we do have some, mainly just pictures on our website. But we have a YouTube channel, but we're not quite there yet.
We also have the park side. And the park side is a big part of us. We offer
You too.
investigations here.
Private and public.
Yeah, private and public.
Oh man. Hey, Brittany.
Stacy, there is a wonderful TikTok that we use.
You do that.
You're supposed to be the plug there, Stacy. We have TikTok.
Oh, I am sorry.
Please go to
That
TikTok.
we actually
and check out our-
shared.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah. On TikTok, we shared when we went to Indiana, right? Was it Indiana? Yeah. Went to Indiana. We had some shadow thing come out of a doorway. Like, it's all on our TikTok that you could see it. It's broken down in slow-mo. It goes quick. You can see everything.
We took to our other teammate. It was.
There
Definitely
you
do
go.
it.
We plugged the TikTok. Thank you. She'll love it.
Hey, you guys have on TikTok?
Pardon?
Oh.
How many followers?
I know, Brenda or Brittany.
Brittany, that's yours.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Wow. Now, when you guys investigate, do you guys sometimes go live or do you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
And we do save our lives, so those feeds are available also.
Now, you guys stream, do you live only to Facebook?
So far, unless we catch something really good and we break it down and send it to Brittany to put on TikTok.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to check out some of your upcoming, when is you guys' next investigation?
Actually, next Saturday, we're doing a Easter egg hunt. It's a haunted Easter egg hunt. It's for the adults at 21 and over. And it'll be right here at the Parkside in Titusville, PA. $30, you can come and you can, 35, sorry. You can come and you have to find, we've got on 4 floors and there's eggs hidden on every floor. And they have to find them with their flashlights. And there's prizes to be won. And once all the eggs are found, we're taking them on a ghost hunt right here.
Where's our first team going?
Interesting. Now, what's in the egg?
Some have candy, some have special prizes, and some have just little gifts.
That only adults can have.
But yeah, that only adults can have.
Any money?
Pardon?
Any money?
Any money? No money.
No money. The top prize though is worth $300.
Woo! Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. Brittany, I gotta stay with me here. Stay with me. Hey, if you can go anywhere in the world to investigate for your bucket, where would you go?
Goodness. So honestly, like anywhere, I would want to go to Germany. Only because there's like the castles, there's so much even damaging history there that I feel like it would be great to look into, almost like a past ripple.
Okay. That's the only place you would like?
I mean, Ireland's pretty cool, but that's mainly for drinking.
They have really good places to do some investigations, though.
Okay. All right. Stacy, where would you like to go on your bucket list? Any place?
On my bucket list, I would like to go to Ireland and Switzerland.
Drink?
Both.
Okay. Deborah, my friend, where would you like to go?
I think she had to take a walk. She has a bad knee right now. She just had surgery, so she might not be in front of the computer.
All right. How about you, Brenda? Where would you like to go?
I don't want to leave the good old US of A. I'm going to stay right here and investigate everything they have in the United States first.
Now,
I like the jails. I want to do a large jail, penitentiary, whatever.
Okay. I understand. Uh-oh.
Well, there she is. Sort
I
of.
had to get my phone charger. I'm running out of juice.
Okay. Deborah, where would you like to go on your bucket list to investigate?
Oh, let's see. I want to go to Ireland. If I go to Ireland, I'm never coming back.
One-way trip, huh?
Yep.
Brittany started?
Pardon?
Brittany, you did all this.
Oh, I know. I heard her say something about Ireland.
I know I heard my name, but it kept on cutting in and out.
Oh, yeah.
It's just your fault.
It's a podcast.
I mean, that's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
But you know what, guys? If somebody was to ask,
Yeah, he's doing a podcast.
you know, I would have to say I would probably want to go to France.
Where?
France.
France.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what's in France?
Frenchman.
No, there's actually a city called Brittany in France.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Lord.
It's a coastal village.
So apparently you've already been there.
No, I've just looked it up a lot, and it's really pretty. And I took 3 years of French class because of it.
Hey, you know, I would love to go to visit Normandy Beach. That would be the first stop. I think me and Deborah would have
A good time.
He's already on his way.
There you
You
go.
left to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it. I think it would be too emotional.
There we go. Sorry about that.
That's all right. We thought you already left to go there.
Oh. I'm like, hey, it would definitely be a one-way trip.
Yeah.
Definitely be a one-way trip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
You
definitely
cut
be
in
a
and out on that one.
Yeah. All right, guys. Brittany,
Can't
tell
hear
the
you.
world how to get a hold of you guys.
I'm sorry.
Can you tell the world how to get a hold of you guys?
Oh, that's all Brenda and Stacy. That's not me at all.
You could go to our website at www.kindredspiritsparanormalteam.com. We're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and
The Parkside,
Oh,
under Paranormal Nights and under the Parkside.
Okay, cool, cool. You know, hey, man, it has been a pleasure talking to you guys. Can you guys hear me okay?
yes.
We can now.
You were cutting in and out there for a while.
Hear you. But anyway, guys, hey, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Hey, and you know what? You also, can we reach you on TikTok? Are you guys accepting messages on TikTok?
yes.
All right, guys, you guys know, man. Hey, if you can't get a hold of them on Facebook, contact them on TikTok. They will contact you back.
Yep.
You know? But guys, hey, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. I really enjoyed it.
It's great meeting you.
Yes.
Thank
it's been
you for having
enjoyable.
us on your podcast. That was really fun.
Yeah. I'm all about making people laugh, you know, and having a good time and asking, you know, very particular questions, you know, and
Yep.
all that stuff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I just got bit by a mosquito. Darn.
Oh.
But yeah, man. All right. Hey, maybe next time we can get the guys on the show.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
thanks for letting us get our feet wet. This was our first one.
Yep.
really. Did
Yes.
nobody do that? See, why come Brittany? Why you didn't tell me that?
Well, I'm sorry. I figured I was the only second one in. I thought they got it.
You did not tell me this was your first podcast.
It's okay. We handled it like a pro.
Brittany, I'm so disappointed in you.
Welcome to the family.
I figured you should have told me.
You'll have to come ghost hunting with us.
Hey, if you guys ever go live, I will be right there with you guys.
All right. Check us out probably April 6th. We may be going live.
Yep.
Oh, cool. You know what? Hey, man, like I said, appreciate you guys coming on the show. Tell everybody I said hello. And if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I'm glad you can have that $35 million quarterback that we just gave up.
Hey, we like Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't care if they're last place.
I don't like the Steelers.
I do.
Boo.
However, my son is the DJ for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, really?
Yes. Her husband.
Can you give me some tickets?
I mean, to what game? As long as you're coming to a home game, we got you.
Well, okay. All right, guys. Hey, man, I am let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I really appreciate you guys coming on the show. Hey, feel free to share this podcast with any and everybody you like. Tell them how great it was. You know, hey, let's support each other like we should do, you know, in our field. I wish it was be done more, but you know how that.
Yep.
And Deborah, if you want to shoot me a text later, I would love to get you on a podcast with just you, you know, and so we tips, you know,
What?
how you do things. Are you prepared for that?
Yep.
All right, cool.
I just went.
Oh, cool. I would love to do that. And if you want, you can you can invite Brittany and Brenda and Stacy again. But instead of talking about the paranormal, we would just focus on your gifts, you know, and yeah, just your gifts, man. I don't want to.
I already told you about them.
Yeah, but you know what?
You just want to see what I can do, right?
Yeah, we want to dig a little deeper into your gifts, you know, and all that stuff. You know, because a lot of people are a lot of curious about people with the twinkle twitch. You know, some are different than others.
I'll tell you, we had a email from somebody in Canada that was
Yeah.
having issues,
Ontario.
and Ontario, Canada, and we gave it to Deb because we can't travel that far. And we gave it to Deb and she took care of it
From here.
from here.
Now, okay. Well, you know, if you see my wife, you tell her I said hello.
We will.
She's right there with you. Who do you think keeps messing with your podcast stuff?
Well, I'm thinking it's my kids asking me for $20.
No, no. The lights keep dimming in your office there.
Yeah, I didn't want to say
There goes.
anything.
That's not an office.
Whatever.
It's a stairwell.
Whatever.
I don't know.
I'm just seeing what I'm seeing.
Actually, this is stairwell. So if there's ever a fire, I'm the first one to get out.
And grab that camera or computer.
Document it as you go out.
Send me one of those shirts too, man. I'm starting to collect shirts. So
Sure.
I would love to.
I am a size. I am a size. I'm a 1X. I don't know if
Okay, I'll reach out to you and get where we can.
Do you want one of these? Or one of
One's
those?
a wolf.
Oh no, one of those.
The wolf, our paranormal one?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey,
Nice.
add to a witches festival, they'll probably have a field day. But anyway, hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. Hey guys, thanks all the guys that came on the show, left comments, asked questions. I really appreciate that. You guys want to reach out to them, feel free to do so. Kindred Spirits Paranormal. Hey man, a bunch of great individuals. They're doing great things. And hey, also, let's get these likes, shares. Let's get all these numbers up. So if you guys are on Facebook, make sure you hit that follow. If you guys are on Instagram, make sure you do that over there. And if you're on TikTok, make sure you hit that over there. But hey, appreciate it, guys.
Happy
Thank
Easter.
you.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
Yeah. Bye, Brittany. Hey, guys. TV Paranormal signing off. Hey, for those of you who are following me down to Louisiana to talk to Louisiana State Paranormal out of Lafayette, Louisiana, I'll see you guys at 7. Peace. Bye, guys.
Bye.
How do we do that?